civilization has evolved over thousands of years, shaped by a multitude of cultural, technological, and social developments that have profoundly influenced the course of history. It began in ancient times with Mesopotamia, often referred to as the cradle of civilization. Here, the Sumerians emerged around 3500 BCE, developing one of the earliest forms of writing known as cuneiform, as well as innovations like the wheel and sophisticated governmental structures. This region also saw the rise of the Babylonian Empire, famous for the Code of Hammurabi, one of the first written legal codes, which established rules for society and governance. Meanwhile, ancient Egypt flourished along the banks of the Nile River, renowned for its monumental architecture, including the iconic pyramids and temples. The civilization's complex society was ruled by pharaohs who held both political and divine authority. They made significant advancements in various fields, such as mathematics, medicine, and writing, utilizing hieroglyphics to document their culture and achievements. In the Indian subcontinent, the Indus Valley Civilization emerged around 2500 BCE, marked by advanced urban planning and impressive cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro, known for their sophisticated drainage systems and trade networks. In East Asia, ancient China developed under the Shang and Zhou dynasties, which laid the foundations for Chinese civilization. During this period, innovations such as silk production and the creation of the compass emerged, alongside the development of major philosophical traditions like Confucianism and Taoism, which continue to influence Chinese culture today. The classical period further expanded human achievement with the rise of Greece, often hailed as the birthplace of democracy, philosophy, and the arts. The Greek city-states, especially Athens and Sparta, had profound impacts on governance, culture, and military strategies. In contrast, Rome began as a small city-state and expanded into a vast empire that dominated much of Europe, North Africa, and parts of the Middle East. Roman innovations in law, engineering, and architecture have left an enduring legacy on subsequent civilizations. The subsequent Middle Ages, following the fall of the Western Roman Empire in 476 CE, marked a period characterized by the fragmentation of Europe. This era saw the rise of feudalism, a social system that structured society around relationships derived from the holding of land in exchange for service and protection. The Catholic Church emerged as a powerful institution, significantly influencing cultural and political life across Europe. During this time, the Islamic Golden Age, 8th–14th century, saw remarkable advancements in mathematics, science, medicine, and philosophy, as scholars preserved and built upon the knowledge of earlier civilizations. The Crusades, a series of religious wars aimed at reclaiming the Holy Land from Muslim rule, occurred between 1095 and 1291, leading to increased trade and cultural exchange between Europe and the Middle East. The Renaissance, beginning in the 15th century, marked a significant cultural rebirth, reviving interest in classical art, literature, and scientific inquiry. This period saw extraordinary figures like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo push the boundaries of artistic expression, while thinkers like Copernicus and Galileo laid the groundwork for the scientific revolution, which introduced transformative ideas that fundamentally challenged long-held beliefs about the natural world and humanity's place within it. The 18th century Enlightenment further advanced these ideas, advocating for reason, individualism, and the questioning of authority. This intellectual movement influenced political revolutions, notably the American Revolution, 1775 to 1783, and the French Revolution, 1789 to 1799, which sought to establish principles of democracy and human rights. The Industrial Revolution, which began in the late 18th century, was a turning point that mechanized production and fundamentally transformed economies and societies. It led to rapid urbanization, as people flocked to cities in search of work, resulting in the rise of a new working class and significant changes in social structures. The 20th century was marked by two devastating world wars that reshaped global borders and geopolitical dynamics. World War I, 1914 to 1918, resulted in significant loss of life and set the stage for World War II, 1939 to 1945, which brought about profound changes and the emergence of the United States and the Soviet Union as superpowers. In the aftermath of these conflicts, the Cold War, 1947 to 1991, arose, characterized by ideological struggles between capitalism, led by the United States, and communism, led by the Soviet Union. This period of tension influenced global politics, economics, and culture, leading to proxy wars and the division of nations. As the 20th century progressed, rapid technological advancements, including the advent of the Internet and mobile technology, revolutionized communication and daily life. The turn of the 21st century brought about an increasingly interconnected world through globalization, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures, but also presenting significant challenges such as climate change, economic inequality, and geopolitical tensions. In conclusion, the history of human civilizations is a complex tapestry woven from triumphs and tragedies, innovations, and ideas that have shaped our world. Understanding this rich history helps us navigate the present and envision a future, reminding us of our shared humanity and the valuable lessons learned from our past. As we move forward, we continue to build upon the foundations laid by those who came before us, striving for a better world for future generations while acknowledging the complexities and interconnections that define our global society today.